Hey guys, it's Kevin Levrone from the LevroneReport, and I'm here with special guest Nick Scott. Nick, welcome to LevroneReport, man.
Appreciate it being here, man.
You have a very inspirational story, and why don't you let the people out there just let them know who you are and what's so special about you, your drive, your dedication, your determination, your visualization, man. You inspire me, you move me. We've been knowing each other for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about you, Nick.
I'm Nick Scott. I'm the main promoter for the sport of wheelchair bodybuilding. But back in August of '98, I was in an accident. My left front tire blew out, and I rolled my vehicle 5.5 times. And as it was rolling, I was ejected out of the driver's side window of my car. My own car hit me in the back. It broke my back and damaged my spine at T12L1. I got titanium rods in my back like this with bolts like that. And the doctors diagnosed me as paraplegic, and they told me that I would never walk again, and my football days were over, and I was 16 at the time.
Wow. And how old are you now?
I'm 27.
You were 16 years old, you had this accident, doctor said you'd never walk. And what got you into bodybuilding? Because, I mean, you have a nice set of guns on you, man.
Basically, I was devastated after the doctors told me that. I broke down, and I asked the Lord, I was like, why me? And, I never got my answer, but I was trapped in this hole of hell that I could never get out of. And eventually, I realized laying there in bed, it's like, what's the one thing you gain from losing everything? And that's perspective. And from that moment, it wasn't about if my glass was half empty or half full. I was just grateful that I had a glass. And I did everything that the rehab people, the physical therapists, and the occupational therapists told me, because my goal was to walk again.
Oh, wow. What steps did you take? Now, the doctor said you're not going to be able to walk again. So you started working out, you went to the gym, and obviously you had a visualization. You had a goal. And why don't you tell us about what you did when you went to the gym, got you where you need to be.
Yeah, when you hit rock bottom, what you got to realize is that you still have a rock. And basically, I took what I couldn't do and I focused on what I could do. And then going back to the school, it killed me that much more because I saw even that much more things I couldn't do. But going back to the gym, I realized if I couldn't do anything, the one thing I could do was be stronger than everybody. So that's when I focused on bench pressing. And going back, that's what I focused on. It was like I visualized just zoning in and pinpointing what I wanted. And bench press is what I had, and so I'm going to be stronger than everybody. And then when I come back to do my first competition, I'm not just going to win, I'm going to dominate. And that's what I did for the bench press. So I didn't compete my junior year of high school. First competition coming back in my senior year was the December of '99. Their school record was 275 pounds, and I pushed up 350 pounds. I easily beat all my competitors, and I broke their school record by 75 pounds.
You focused, you visualized, you zoned in, and guess what? He broke the record. Broke the record. So now you are, what were you, the champion of? What was your what height? What was your title at the time?
I was in the 189 weight division. When I got to the point where I was 178 before, or 170 before my accident, and then my weight skyrocketed up to 300 pounds.
Wow! So you went to 300 pounds, and what happened?
And then I focused on the bench press and changing my life, and then I got down to 189, and then, and I continued after high school to compete against able bodies since they didn't have nobody in the chairs competing. I didn't care. I could just beat everybody.
And how much could you bench press?
I was pushing up 450 pounds when I was weighing 170 something. It was a low 170.
Wow.
I could double my body weight on the bench press and rep it out for 10 times.
Wow. And you repped out how much for 10 times?
Double my body weight on the bench.
Double your body weight on the bench. And how much weight was that on the bench?
Oh, I was pushed about 340, 350 for 10 times.
10 times, 350 pounds. Wow.
Yeah, and that's with rods on my back where I can't like do the super arch, and I just did the best I could, and I'm focused. I was like a sniper. That's what I wanted, and I did it. No excuses. There's no point because I have no choice except to just do it if I really want it.
Wow.
But the whole thing was I wanted to walk again. So on top of doing all that, my whole goal was to strive and walk again. I did everything that they wanted, and I went home and I did that much more therapy. When I kicked my leg a little bit, since I got a little momentum back, I went home and I kicked some more. Eventually I got to the point where I couldn't do any more rehab. It was the beginning of 2000 where I was discharged for therapy. I still do therapy to this day, 11 years going on. I got to the point where I got my feeling back. I can't feel from the knee down. I wear braces that keeps my feet at 45. You can take scissors, cut off my toes. But I got to the point where I can stand up and I can walk short distance. And it's all about the strength of my legs right here.
Amazing. Nick has an amazing story, and wow. Just never quit, never give up, always believe in yourself. And just like Nick in that accident when he was 16 years old, you know, this guy he came back, he's bench pressing 400 pounds. That's amazing. You know, with the visualization and focus, and you have a plan, he's living proof that you're always going to win.
And everything that Kevin's saying is true. It's about visualization, because mentally you have to be mentally strong, because that's where it goes. Because your body's in sync with your mind. Because if you think about you having a bad day at the gym, if mentally you're not there, your workouts is going down the cracker. But if something's excited and you got a zone, I mean, your workout's going to amplify. You're going to bench press more. You're going to squat more. You're going to deadlift more, because you're in that zone, because you're focused. And those mentally state, you're going to push your body through thresholds like you never believed that you can achieve. And that's when it's going to transform your body. And that's what's going to push your body. And that's the mindset that Kevin had. And whatever else he had going on in his mind to achieve his physique over the years, it was because he was in the mindset.
That's it.
And it's that achievement.
Where the mind goes, the body will follow.
Exactly.
And thank you guys. Nick, thank you very much.
Appreciate
It's Kevin Levrone from the LevroneReport. And you heard it here first, you know. Always, whatever you visualize on, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
Okay? That's it. Anything else you want to say, Nick?
Yeah, you know, don't think about people who put you down or try to laugh at you, because I've been laughed at, and I've been, like, people didn't believe in me, just like trying to take wheelchair bodybuilding to the next level. The whole thing, how it took off to the next level is when I competed back the first time in March of 2006, I was amazed with the sport because of the people with disabilities overcoming because of the mindset that they wanted to achieve. I wanted the world to let the world know about that, because it's about the mindset that everybody could. So basically, I Googled how to build a website. I built the website, launched it, and people around the world took notice. And I wanted to lead the sport by example. So here I am today, after having 35 shows underneath my belt. I ended up being the best poser of the Central Texas Showdown last night.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks, Kevin.
This is Kevin Levrone from the LevroneReport, and I'm here with Nick Scott. Out.